Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our King of Dragon Pass Let's Play. So, you guys, somebody mentioned that I should stay on top of my exploring, and I have apparently forgotten to do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it now before I forget. This guy's a pretty good leader. Let's send 2 plus 10, and where should we send him this time? Let's go down here. Or we could go up here. Yeah, let's go up here since that's a lot closer to us. We want to kind of get a feel for what's out in this area. Oh, we got an event. Ulfstirring, a member of the Apple clan, what a intimidating name, says that he's been tracking a magnificent white stag. He has seen it several times over the past few years and thinks it is now in the forested part of Yertula. He seeks permission to hunt it. Huh. I'm gonna agree, but only if he lets us join him. Let's see what they say. Let's see. She doesn't really offer any suggestions. Hunted ourselves. Okay, what's your suggestion then? Who cares about an animal that just happens to be a different color? Let's agree, but let's ask to join him. He did not find the stag. Ulfstirring blamed our people and said he would have caught his quarry if not for our clumsiness. Whatever. Oh, another event. Your explorers encounter a woman from Hjortland while mapping the northeast. Her name is Estella, and she is fleeing from her homeland. I slew an agent of the Pharaoh who sought to tell chosen Orlanthi chieftains how to interpret the laws of our people. Although my act was just and supported by the spirits of our ancestors, the leaders were too afraid of the Pharaoh to stand up for what is right. They outlawed me and sent pursuers to kill me. I think I have outdistanced my pursuers, but would be lying if I said I was sure of that. The explorers were moved by her words and brought her here, suggesting that you should give her asylum. Let's adopt her as a weapon, Thane. Why not? Our mood went up too, that's good. The people were glad to welcome a foe of the Pharaoh, as long as she's telling the truth, of course. Okay, so nothing happened up there. Let's send them back out. I wish it would remember my choice. And let's try... I can't click any of this. Why? There we go. I was gonna say, why can't I select any of that? Oh, it just takes a long time. Let's go over here. Right. So, what do we got going on? Do we have enough farmers? I feel like we do. Maybe it would be worth trying to go on a hero quest. So Ernalda feeds the tribe. We have a follower for Ernalda, I believe. Yeah, her. So let's try this out. She wants to lead it too. Perfect. Let's ask for... First of all, we need to choose the right one. Do that one. We'll ask the fire courts to join us and let her lead it. Okay, so the people have gathered their magic to help propel Hindala into the realm of the gods with the assistance of 10 fire courts. This myth begins with an attack on Ernalda by an enemy, which causes starvation within the Storm tribe. She goes on a journey to recover Barntar, Ezra, and Eralda, the lost gods who will enable her to feed the tribe. What benefit does Hinalda seek from this hero quest? Let's increase our crop yields, I think. Or should we go for a treasure? We're trying to play a very greedy, knowledge-hungry clan, so I think that is more in line with our role play, I think. Let's do that. Oh, bummer. So that was the wrong choice right off the bat. We got magic and a treasure, though. The party we sent to the north found an unusual piece of quartz. It seemed to spark easily, so they brought it back. It wasn't too hard to learn its secret because our clan magic increased as soon as we received it. It's a 7th wind crystal. If we ever lose it, we'll lose that magic. Okay. So our explorers came through for us again. Let's just keep sending them out. We really don't have anything to lose by doing it. Let's go here in this vicinity. And that was really disappointing. Maybe we should give it another go. I don't know if there's any particular cost for doing it so quickly. We'll ask the Green Wings to join us this time. Let's see. 20 Green Wings this time. Let's go for crop yields. We'll do something a little bit more benevolent, I think. As soon as she appears in the realm of the gods, Hindala is attacked by a cackling skeletal figure. It is Daga, the god of drought. Let's just suffer his blows, I think. Hindala suffered terribly as Daga attacked her. She felt everything going wrong as all of the sustenance was torn from the earth. She felt the cries of the starving people from the Storm tribe, but she survived. Daga could not kill her. Hindala knows that many things which seem to be dead are really just hiding in the earth. Daga has dried up many things, and so the usual holes in the earth are gone. Hindala needs to find a new way of making a hole. So Hindala goes to Arnalda's grandchildren, the Aldriami, and asks them for one of their seeds. The elves are reluctant to help. You abandoned us, Arnalda, and joined our enemies, the Meat Men. These Meat Men, this new tribe of yours, they are forest killers, and those who kill forests kill us. Let's remind them that this drought is going to affect them too, because the drought will kill forests just like it'll kill crops. The elves said that this might be so and gave her the seed she needed. At least they can see reason. The seed is called Adboral, and it is a burrowing thing that makes a big tunnel into the earth for Hindala. Hindala goes into the tunnel, where she finds Arnalda's terrible sister, Marangor, the earthquake goddess. She has taken Barntar as her thrall. Your son, he helps me to break up the earth into pieces so that I can hurl it at our enemies. You think that this fight with Orlanth's nephew was a terrible thing, but it is merely the harbinger of what is to come. The kinstrife he caused will soon bring about other bad things. 3 bad gods will force Orlanth to give him their blessing, and together they will make a god that is worse than all of them put together. I need Barntar to help me fight them. Offer blood. Without Barntar to plow the lands, there will be no reason to fight. Maybe we should ask for a hint. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go with that one. Okay, so Marangor replied, "You are right, we cannot let starvation claim the Storm Tribe before the darkness comes. There will be enough starvation as it is. I will return your son to you." Good. Hindala goes further into the tunnel where she finds the cavern of Arnalda's terrible aunt, Tykoratek, goddess of the dead. Tykoratek has been collecting dead souls in her cavern. During the troubles with Daga, Aralda, and Ezra wandered in, seeking protection. Hindala asks Tykoratek to release the 2 bountiful goddesses, but Tykoratek refuses. What comes into my realm cannot come out again. I cannot set a bad precedent now and just let everyone who has good reason to leave. And just let out anyone who has good reason to leave. Very bad times are coming. The halls of the dead will soon be filled to bursting with the slain. Ezra and Aralda will disturb things here, making life where there should be death. I think that's going to be my choice. Yeah, to me that seems like the most logical one. Tykoratek relented and returned Ezra and Aralda to Hindala. Hindala seeks to leave the earthen tunnel with the god she has rescued, but a terrible woman blocks the way, looking fierce and brandishing an axe. Cannot leave here, the tribe is sundered and cannot so easily be mended. Your men committed kinstrife, and so I, who have not been born yet, have been charged with the task of keeping the broken things broken. Let's see, I myself will come to the place of the dead, and you will seek to avenge me. I will give you blood if you let me pass. I will give you magic if you let me pass. You are my daughter, and so must let me pass. I'm gonna use our other hint. I myself will come to the place of the dead, and you will seek to avenge me. Okay. The terrible woman said, "You say the words, but you do not understand the mystery. You shall remain here forever." And back in the realm of the mortals, we knew that Hindala would never be returned to us, and that we would be cursed with ill fortune. Well, that was a bummer. That was what the hint told me to choose that one. Oh, man. So Hindala is gone. We need to choose a new member for the circle. Let's see. Orlanth, Elmal, Vinga, Isaris, Orlanth, Lankor Mai, Aralda, Ermal, Odela. That's one we don't have. Barnsar. He might be worth choosing. Aralda, Uralda, Odela, Orlanth, Ernalda. Well, let's choose another follower of Ernalda, I think. Okay, so our expedition to the Dragon Newt Wildlands has returned. We found a cache of loot in a decaying temple. A party of Dragon Newts came upon us as we transferred the goods to our horses and seemed alarmed but did not attack. Uh-oh, this year's harvest was a bad one. We won't be able to feed everyone this coming year. We might consider slaughtering extra animals or asking other clans to give food or trade food. Well, we'll have to do that. While plowing the fields, the Carls find something strange. It's the enormous skull of some kind of dragon creature. Let's display it in the clan hall. We'll show it off. Oh, man. We lose more magic. Visitors from other clans seem impressed, our dragon-hating ancestors less so. Oh, bummer. I should have seen that coming. Wow, -10 magic. Jeez. Okay. So the clan mood's actually gone up, which is good. We need to trade for some food. So Blue Spruce and the Assaulting. We're actually not trade partners with either of our allies, which really seems strange to me. I wonder, does anybody owe us a favor? I've honestly forgotten. They owe us a favor. Oh, that's convenient. Let's send an emissary then. We're gonna send 3 weapon thanes and 10 footmen alongside somebody who's great at bargaining. He's the best, I imagine. He's excellent. We could send him. He's also excellent. Let's send this guy. He's young. Okay, and we're going to ask for food. Your emissary, Intigarn, approaches the Enzarni, asking them to make good on a favor they owe you. Intigarn seeks a gift of food from them. How much food do you ask for? Let's just ask for the customary amount. We don't want to offend anybody. And they provide the food without complaint. Good. Uh-oh. Some of your patrolling warriors have surprised a pair of hunters from a neighboring clan, the Oral Marthi. The warriors bring the trespassers to the clan hall so that you may pass judgment on them. Okay, well, let's see what they say. The bad emperor was unjust to Orlanth when Orlanth took a few small birds from his garden. Orlanth was thus compelled to slay him. So he's in favor of the hunters a bit. The small game they have taken is no great loss to us. Yeah, but it does set a bad precedent to let them do that. Is justice so important that we must injure ourselves by ignoring an opportunity to profit? They are clearly in the wrong. Well, yes, they are in the wrong, but their offense is not serious. We must not be too harsh. I sort of lean toward this. Their clan is less than friendly toward us. Let's consider this a license to hunt on their lands whenever we feel like it. I'm just gonna drive them off. They fled, promising never to trespass again. Okay, that's what I'd hoped for. I think we should probably send out more, where's my map? More explorers. Let's go over here now, toward Carofin. And we could potentially go on another raid. I'm just worried that we might get turned back. The Molding really hate me. I should probably go after them. I'm trying to drive them out of here. So let's send 12, 150, and 40. Let's do 35. We're going to call on the Fire Quartz to help us. Okay. They sent 21 warriors. We were spotted. We were facing 17 weapon things. Yikes. Let's make a sacrifice, as always. We're going to try to plunder if we can. And our tactics are going to be to outmaneuver them, as always. Let's see, the Molding charged us before we could shift our lines. There was a terrific fight. Their magic was stronger than ours, but our courage was greater. We drove the Moldings from the battlefield and were able to plunder their Tula. Our share of plunder was 33 cows and 3 horses. We took 19 cows worth of loot. Estella distinguished herself in the fighting. That's good. So we were right to bring her on. Through their healing magics, our auxiliaries kept 2 warriors from dying and bandaged 1 of the wounded. So we only had 1 wounded weapon thing, which is good, but we had 4 footmen killed. So the Ragdani have a new chief, Rastaran. He is known for his respect for the gods and his temper. Their former chief, Orstalor, died from a snake bite. So, Rasterland of the Ragdani. We should probably send an emissary to them and try to get on his good side. So we know he's very respectful of the gods. It's something to remember. Let's see, relations. Where are they? Oh, they're down here. They're the neighbors of the Fire Quartz. Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like there's much we can do. In that case, let's go to the Fire Quartz. We'll send him because he's renowned at bargaining. Alongside... we have quite a few cows. Let's send 25 cattle. Alongside 4 weapon thanes and 12 footmen. You know what, let's send 20 footmen because we're sending cattle. And we're going to... oh man, this is the wrong thing. Okay, so trade. We're going to send a caravan asking to establish a route. With the Fire Quartz. Where'd they go? We're going to send 4 plus 12. See how that goes. The warriors of your clan come to complain. There are too few warriors now, says Vastir, their spokesman. Our patrols are stretched too thin. We cannot protect all of the lands, herds, and people, and the other clans know it. Normally we could train Carls to become weapon things, but none of the Carls are ready yet. We have to go outside the clan. Unless you find more warriors quickly, one of our foes will surely attack us. Okay, so Saranil says we need to act, but if you like, I can simply cheer the warriors up for now. No. Carls are afraid of attacks. They want more weapon things too. She thinks we should do something about it immediately. He's gone, so he doesn't have an opinion. The more time we spend looking, the better candidates we will find. True enough. Precedent does not forbid us from forgiving outlaws, but we must remember that most such people were outlawed for good reason. If we continue to ignore their demands, the warriors, they might remove their ancestral insignia. A weapon thane can give no greater rebuke to his ring. Dragon Pass is too dangerous to ignore the clan's defense. Let's send Estavos on a mission to find some warriors, I think. We'll send him for 2 seasons. While exploring in the west, members of your clan encounter a drooling, wide-eyed hermit dressed in a suit of bark. He frosted the mouth. I think we've dealt with this guy before. dances a little jig, blah 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 blah. Let's see. If you do not have a thrall, okay, the only way to stop this is to sacrifice a thrall to Kolat. Do we have one? Let's do that then. Okay, the God Talkers could not say whether or not Kolat had received our sacrifice, but because Orlanth's brother is not one of the gods we usually worship, and they did not know which signs to look for. Okay. We're being raided by the brown boars, the bastards. We have them not quite outnumbered. Horsemen, interesting. We're gonna try to outmaneuver. No, let's out-skirmish them. And because we have more men than they do. Should we sacrifice? I don't know that we have time to sacrifice. So let's just do this. Brown boars rushed us before we fired more than a few volleys. There was a bloody battle. Their magic dealt us a mighty blow. We were driven off the battlefield, and the brown boars made off with 15 cows and 3 horses. They took 2 cows worth of loot. Through their healing magics, our auxiliaries... Oh, wow, we got beat up pretty bad there. Bummer. Oh, here we go. We're at -2, so we can't do anything here. Okay, our God Talkers say that the omens indicate a typical harvest. The God Talkers rode on a wild raid with Orlanth during Sacred Time. They learned that if we send no more than a dozen warriors, our first cattle raid this year would be extraordinarily successful. I don't know what that means. The Weapon Thanes are disgruntled because we didn't even bother listening to the gods last year. When they said we'd have luck with our cattle raids, we never did make a cattle raid. Okay. Our caravan is back from Fire Courts. Although I made a small profit, I could not convince them to set up an ongoing relationship. They have smoke rocks, but they're not willing to trade. Somebody died of old age. She asked us not to trouble ourselves by mourning her over long, but many in the clan are beside themselves with grief. Okay, so somebody died. We need to reorganize again. I don't know what god she worshipped, so we're gonna have to find somebody who is worshipping someone different. I think it's gonna be one of these two. He's 58. We should probably go with the older guy. Okay, so what do we want to do with this new year? I think we need to... What was the name of that dude? Something with a K. I don't see him on here. So nothing we can do about that. I'd like to know who that guy is so I know if we're making the right sacrifices or what, but apparently we can't do that. What else do we want? Well, we should probably send another party out to explore. Let's go over here. Frantic Carls run to the ring to report that Wolf Carls are calmly taking an entire herd of 50 cattle away from you. If this is a raid, they say, it is a very strange raid. The wolves act as if they have permission to do this. Then Yorsar speaks up. They do have permission. My permission. I said that they could take the whole herd. That herd was entirely made up of funny-looking cows. The Carls are beside themselves with shock and outrage. So he's the trickster guy. It's the trickster's religious duty to betray us. Let's see. It's more important to get the cows back than to punish Yorsar. We must tell them that friendship between our clans is more important than these cows. Yorsar has promised to obey the chieftain. He is sanctioned and protected so long as he does nothing as blatantly harmful as this. They want me to outlaw him. They are stronger than we, so it would be hard to threaten them. The myths tell us that tricksters are allowed to do anything they want, but get this troublemaker off the ring. Oh, man. Have Sarnell replace the lost cattle from his own herd. Let's do that. People did not like to see the chief impoverished in this way, but were glad to see him take proper responsibility for the trickster he had protected. Okay, so how are we doing? The clan is worried. That's not good. Not good at all. I'm doing significantly worse in this playthrough than I was doing in my own. We'd be better off on our own. I'd like to at least get another trade set up. Another, what's it called? Trade route. Yeah, we'll send you again. This time we're going to try to talk to the Green Wings. Let's see if we can do that. Food. We need food. Pretty badly. Let's buy food. Oh, we can't do both. Okay. The Nari have a new chief, MacLeod. He is known for his restraint and his mercy. Their former chief, Gardrostan, died of a terrible wasting disease. The Carls, represented by Ionissarin, are up in arms. The clan is always at war. This incessant raiding and counter-raiding is playing hell with the crops. I'm feeling eloquent today. I'll have someone singing drinking songs with the warriors by the 17th hour. Can't give out cows every time, blah blah blah. You could compensate them directly. They'll look curlish if they press the point. The weapon thanes will be greatly offended if you give credence to these mewling complaints. We're losing more than we're gaining with these constant raids. Only recently. I don't swear an oath when a mere promise will suffice. Let's let the chief try to talk them out of it. So the farmers' morale went down, but the warriors' morale went up. What to do now? Could use more cattle. The brown boars kind of deserve it. Let's send... We can't send too many here. I'm gonna send 6 and 6, I think. They owe us a favor, though. Well, they raided us. I don't think they're gonna make good on it at this point. We managed to keep under cover until the last moment to bring home 30 cows without being spotted. So everybody's morale went up. Cool. Found us 11 skilled fighters. Awesome. Wakasi, one of the warriors you sent on your exploratory mission, reports on its unfortunate and premature end. One of our fellows, Thedart, was taken by the cruel enemies known as Tusk Riders. We fought valiantly to rescue him, but they were fierce. Their boorish steeds... Oh, they are riding boars. They have little tusks, too. Yeah, I guess Tusk Riders, that makes sense. They're riding boars with tusks, and they have tusks of their own. Their boorish steeds were fresh, and they knew the terrain better than we. We have heard from our neighbors about the bloodthirsty gods they worship, and know of their murderous habits. Unlucky, that art is surely dead by now. Let's see. Let's sacrifice to the gods in his honor. To our ancestors. And we'll sacrifice 20 cattle. The God Talkers said that the sacrifice was accepted, but other signs indicated that the ritual was going to fail. No one could say what this meant. So he's probably still alive. Bummer. Our caravan is back from the Green Wings. They agreed to trade with us on a regular basis, and we made a profit from the trip. Perfect. I estimate that we have more horses than the Green Wings, so we could probably sell them some. While foraging for berries in the bush, women of the clan encountered a talking fox. In halting trade talk, is that like a language? It said that in exchange for 22 cows, it would bring us much luck. Any number of cows other than 22 would be unlucky. It tells the women it will be waiting for them the next day when they have talked to the other 2 legs. I don't know. Foxes aren't really known for being lucky, they're known for being mischievous. Talking animals are strong spirit friends. It may be able to bless us. It spoke to us, so we should treat it like a guest protected by hospitality. Yeah, I can agree with that. A talking fox might be worth 10 cows. Although they are rare, every type of animal has especially intelligent individuals who can talk and even cast magic spells. I don't know. Talking animals are strong spirit friends. And the fox is one of Eramal's favorite animals. He would be honored by the sacrifice of a talking one. Let's agree to it. We have a decent amount of cows. The fox said we would soon notice luck showering upon us. Then it drove the cattle into the forest. People saw no change in luck and began to say we had given away cows for nothing. Bummer. That trickster. What's he gonna do with cows, though? Let's see about trading some horses to the Green Wings. The good thing about trade is that all recipients get richer, and the more trade partners we have, the more trade there is. We'll send 5 weapon thanes with 12 footmen to sell horses and buy, I don't know, goods? We've got a decent amount of food again. Let's buy some goods. And food, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. It certainly did not happen overnight, but we have seen a string of good luck lately. Awesome! So the fox came through for us. Our clan magic is much stronger now, and I can only credit the talking fox we traded with. Well, correlation isn't causation, but we'll take it. So we got 4 magic now instead of minus whatever. I'm going to alt-tab out right here and check the time because I think we're starting to run out. So I'll be right back. Okay, and I've actually gone way over, so I need to end the episode like now. So let's send out one more exploring party. Hopefully nobody gets eaten by boars this time. We'll just do 2 and 10. We're gonna send them to... Oh wait, what? I accidentally sent them to home, but they found something. 8 horses for 26 bushels of food and 14 cows worth of goods. They seem to be pretty wealthy, okay. Oh man, I was trying to end the episode here. A trio of strange beings has eluded your patrols. These lizard men are probably the Dragonutes you've heard legends about. For 12 hours, they have been enacting a mysterious ritual on your lands. These aren't the toughest Dragonutes, these are the weakest ones. Okay. I don't know. Perhaps we can try to communicate with them. Dragonutes are trouble, very serious trouble. Run and hide, we must run and hide. Run and hide. I have nothing to add. Honey, they're trying to steal our honey. He seems to know what he's talking about. Let's clear the area until they leave, just to be safe. We avoided them, our mood went down. Didn't seem to take anything else from us, though. Okay, so, gonna break it off here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for the next part of our King of Dragon Pass Let's Play.